G'day guys, welcome back to Premier League. Today we're doing some more Sejuani action, and we're versus a Jax. Let's get to it. Okay guys, welcome back. So I took a little bit of a strange route today. I'm just trying out new routes during the preseason. Not super happy with this one, but you know, that's what experimenting is all about. Welcome to the preseason. It is a really good time if you're not sure what you want to do to start practicing new roles or new champions. Oh, okay, hi Jax. Interesting idea there. Yeah. Should have assumed he was going to counter jungle me there. Still managed to get the red. He really didn't play that well, so yay for me. But that being said, by mistake, obviously, I should have been more vigilant on that. But yeah, so I am obviously not practicing new champions. I have been practicing Kane a little bit in flex, but I'm not ready to bring him into solo queue just yet. My flex rank being about, gold 4, a whole division below where I should be playing, so I have a little more leeway there to practice what I want to practice. But yeah, what I'm practicing right now is I'm just making sure I keep my skills up for next season, making sure that I can still clear fairly well, making sure I can still do everything that I need to do as a jungler. So Jax would have taken this crab. I'm not sure I can really make much impact here on Urgot, but I will be willing to try. I'm going to have to queue here early. That's fine. Whoop. Yeah. Not sure that was a good call. That's alright. My fault there. I knew that was a bad call. Still went in anyway. Ended up getting Darius killed. Ended up giving Jax 2 kills. So 100% on me there, not on Darius. Doesn't matter that he called for the ping. I made the decision to come up. If I hadn't come up, Darius wouldn't have stayed. So it's a snowball effect from that bad decision from me. And I think that's something that a lot of junglers don't realise is I could easily go, oh my god, Darius, why would you, I backed off, why would you go back in kind of thing. But, that in the end of the day, I made the decision to walk down there. I made the decision to try to make something happen there when I wasn't 100% confident. And yeah, it ended up costing us a bit, but that's alright. Unfortunately, my bot lane is arguing a little bit, but that's alright. They will... Jax will be there for that. They would be smart to back off at this point. There's no point them hanging around. There's a good chance I'm in this area. Okay, sorry about not talking just then. I just wanted to make sure I did not give Buddy Yasso win wall at all. I'm way too low health, unfortunately, to help Brom. I know what he wants, but yeah. Unfortunately, there was just nothing I could do about it. I'm going to smite this early just to make sure I have a lot of health. We know that Jax went back. I'm in no chance of losing this buff at the moment, so I may as well just stay a little healthier. Have my smite ready to go earlier. I want to back here just because of my HP. I would love to look bot, but I really need to back at this point. So we'll grab that and we'll get back out. Waiting here rather than waiting up here is just, a couple of seconds of optimization, but it can make all the difference in games. So And since I am behind, I want to take every little edge I can. I know it sounds stupid, but that's the difference between someone like me, a plate level player, and someone who's a diamond level player, is all those tiny little changes, all those tiny little improvements they make to the game. And yeah, that's where I want to sort of end up next season. I'm hoping to sort of... My end of the season goal is to get diamond. It's not unrealistic, but it's not easy from my sort of current location. Okay, here. That's fine. Okay, so our bot lane's basically just raged, unfortunately, but that does happen in League, and you know what? It doesn't matter. Next game, they may get the rages on their team. Here's the thing, you know, if I take every game to heart, I would never be climbing. I would be constantly just upset, tilted, angry. You know, you've got to take the good games and the bad games. I've had some good games this season, and I've had some terrible games. And that's okay. That's League of Legends. If I was here and I only wanted to have good games, I would probably have quit this game a long time ago. You know, ideally, I'd love to have every game be the best, most awesome game ever, but it's just not going to happen. Perfect. So yeah, nice simple gank there, nice and easy. I get the stun off on, and then Darius gets his. Oh, that's not good again. That's alright. We're getting the other lanes ahead, and unfortunately bot lane's getting quite ahead. But, you know. Didn't get my ult fast enough. That's okay. I've been dodging down a lot. Oops, should not have used my W then, that was a mistake though. That's alright, Yasuo missed his tornado. I think it's just going to be one of those games, unfortunately. But you know what? It's good to upload those kind of games. You know, if I just show the best games of the best, you know, in the YouTube videos all the time, you get this false impression that, oh, I'm platinum, I must suck so bad that I'm doing so well in all my games. But yeah, everyone gets these games, and I think they're important to learn from. I think that these kind of games are the games where you could easily go, okay, I give up straight away. There's nothing I can learn from this, but even if this is a loss, which I'm not saying it is, but even if this is, there's a lot we can learn from. We can learn how the mistake we made early up top, we can learn from that, just basically the ganking of Urgot. I always had it in my head that Urgot is a fairly immobile champion. Obviously his dash makes it so he is semi-mobile. And yeah, I think that's something I forgot as a person. Yeah. Oh, we got 3. Okay. Alright. Okay, so that was a nice little exchange there. good little use of the power of Vlad. People keep forgetting how strong just Vlad is in general. And yeah, they obviously tried to dive at Vlad, which is never going to happen. I managed to get a decent ult that time, and yeah, get us. I wouldn't say back in the game, but definitely get us a little bit better. We managed to pick up a kill. Unfortunately, couldn't pick up Thresh there. Probably could have had I gone a little more aggro onto the tower. But at this point, I was more worried about trading 1-for-1, and giving Yas another kill is much worse than getting a kill on Thresh. So yeah, I kind of wanted to call it there for that amount of aggression. I'm obviously ignoring bot lane. It's something you may or may not understand. As soon as it's a personal thing more for me, but as soon as they start fighting down there, which they did very early in the video, I think the lane's dead. I think that they're not going to work together. They're not going to be a team, and there is a much less likelihood chance that I would be able to get a successful gank, which is a shame because Brom and I really synergize together. Brom and Sejuani just have such a good mixture of abilities together, mainly just due to Brom's passive and Sejuani's E. We can stack up that together. We can use his E first as a stun since he can't control it, and then immediately as they come out, we've got my stun already prepped and ready to go. So it's just such a nice combination of abilities. I want to keep an eye on Darius here, just make sure he's okay. Oh, that's a bit off. No, that's right. Okay, so we're pretty much just dead here, unfortunately. I can get out, but yeah, the team won't be. Give the Herald away. Diving for a Herald, not worth it at this point. Draven's obviously... Unfortunately, he's given up on the team. Oh, I can grab a... That's my bad here. I can grab... pick your items right. I can grab another item, so... Yeah. Definitely shouldn't have gone for that Thresh past what we did. We weren't able to really delete them. But that's alright. You know, we did our best. He's got people coming there. Probably already knows. Probably at this point doesn't care. And yeah, doesn't care. At all. Unfortunately, it's just one of those players. So... Instead, what we can take away and what we can try from this game is we can try to get our... We can try to just learn the best we can learn. We can try to... how do I put this? We can try to learn from our mistakes rather than just get tilted by this game. We can try to use this game as a learning experience to go, okay, how could have I helped my team better? I don't really think I could have helped bot any better than I did. I might have, maybe the clear path that I took wasn't correct. I should have maybe started topside. Thinking about with the Brom, the only reason I didn't start topside, you know, I love ganking Brom lanes, is because Darius wanted to be aggressive in lane. He went straight up into the bushes early. He wanted to be in that aggressive position. Forcing him to leash or going without a leash were both things I didn't really want to do. So let's keep an eye here. Good positioning. Okay. Good. Nice. Very nice. I'll happily take that. So they're going to take a few seconds to push that lane in. Now I could sit in mid and I could be like, you know, being there and having presence. But taking it camp, I'm still back here in time for this lane. And yeah, there's no difference to what I did except for I managed to get a camp in between. Rather than just stay mid, sit mid and just, you know, be scary. I managed to take a camp, come back in the exact amount of time.
Bristle seems hungry today.
I didn't get it. Okay, that's alright. That's okay. I I'm not going to blame someone for missing their abilities. I've missed plenty of abilities. You know, I've missed plenty of abilities myself. The last thing I want to do is, you know, blame someone else for missing an ability. No, we're not professional players. We shouldn't hit our abilities all the time, and even pros don't hit all their abilities all the time. I should really be looking mid, so I'm just going to queue over this wall. Yeah, okay. Make sure we dodge that. Yeah, I can't save that turret, but I can be here to sort of bully them out of this turret at least. And yeah, we can keep going, we can keep learning more from these. More from these kind of matches. Well played, Draven. Well played, I'll give him that much. That was not bad at all. I don't think he's getting out of this one. No. Unfortunately, kiting away from me. I understand why he had to, obviously. If he kited towards me, he's just dead. I cannot fight Yasuo at the moment. No way in hell. So instead I just want to sort of clear what side of the jungle I can and then pick up the CS once he pushes it into turret. So go around here, pick up the CS. Someone's coming in for TP now. No. And yeah. No point using my ult here, he's just going to win my ult. I've got 1500 gold, I need to be better at paying attention to my gold values. So I'm going to clear this Gromp and then I'm going to head... I probably want to try to clear Wolf and then head straight back. We don't really have any big objectives coming up. I mean, Baron is coming up, but I don't feel that they will rush it as a team straight away as soon as it comes up. So I have time basically to do this ASAP, get back with my gold value, and yeah, get back on this map. Keep trying to push any kind of lead I can, any kind of bonus I can. We have seen the Draven play, despite him getting very angry early. He does play alright, so there is some possibility that we want to start playing around him. There is some possibility he may decide to come back into this game, but right now, as it is, we have Darius and we have Vlad as our carries. They are the two people. So if you'll excuse me one moment. Sorry about that. Okay, so see the opportunity for Jhin, go for Jhin. Jhin is a huge carry at the moment, so that is basically our goal there. So I have Warmogs. I don't have Warmog's heart, but I have Warmogs here, so I can just sort of stand firm. Still want to dodge any abilities you can. You don't obviously want to take every single ability to the face, but yeah, you want to sort of be in the front line to take those abilities so that your team doesn't have to. It's my fault there. I'm going to flash just to... No. That was really bad. That was just bad of me. I queued the wrong way, and then I tried to flash to make up for that, not thinking that he'd have his E over the wall. So I'm going to stand here in front of Draven, so if anyone takes the hook, I take the hook. No, didn't get my slow off, and I might be dead for this. Yep, so Vlad's giving me the opportunity to get away. I don't think I can. No. That was a series of unfortunate mistakes by me. Had I landed that Q on Jax down here, I think that would have been a kill on him, or at least we would have forced him to use some kind of summoner spell. But unfortunately, that misplay by me ended up getting a lot of my team killed. And... you know what? It could be worse. Now, Deadman Plate, I originally always built Deadman's Plate if I was against a big, heavy AD comp. But I've started to feel like it's a trap item. It's nice, don't get me wrong, but there are much better items for Sejuani. Jhin on their team, Yas on their team, I've got to get a Randomer's Omen. Like, there's no ifs or buts about it. I can't take that kind of upfront damage. I need that that safe, that security that Omen gives you.
Fight or make room for those who will. We bow to no one.
So I just want to kind of wiggle a little bit, just in case. We don't exactly know where they are. We know they have the ward here. I want to use our Q to extend the range of our sweep as best we can. Yep. May not get this. No. Did not get that, but that's alright. So we know this is clear. We know this has got a ward. I screwed that up. I'm not doing that well. So that's what I said before about, Darius may have missed his hook on the top side of the map when, we might have got a kill on Urgot. But, I'm not going to hit every ability either. We can't. We really can't. Draven's there. Yeah. We have no ability to do Baron at the moment without Draven. I'm just poking him out. Unfortunately, I placed that just as Yas was walking by. I want to leave the plant there if we can. We kind of want to get back to mid, but doing our Krugs is obviously very important at this point. We're behind, we need to get every bit of farm we can. We need to get back to covering Draven. Looks like they've stopped pushing, they're moving down to Darius. I'm not sure why he's pinging like that. Yeah, it would be nice to take Baron, don't get me wrong, but we just don't have the people here. So, my Q. Okay. Alright, let's reset. Let's start building up some armor. We don't want to take the Urgot bait. The whole purpose of that was not take the bait, but okay. Some people wanted to fight. I'm not really sure on this still, but I'm gonna trust my team's decision making here. In the end, the team made the right call. I wasn't sure on it. But yeah, in the end, worked out. So, I want to try to just use my W when I have 0 stacks. That's the only time I really want to use my W when I've got another melee here. As that's the only time I'm really going to not avoid the stacks. So... perfect. Really good decision making. Something I wasn't confident on, but I was more confident in my team making the call than me. That's really unfortunate. I'm 50 gold short, so I'm actually just going to do this. So we have Baron, we have an advantage. Let's keep pushing that Baron advantage. Something like a pot, they are really worth the money if you can use them. So while we've got the advantage, let's keep pushing, let's keep using it. Let's try to get some turrets. Draven's already taken a turret here, which is just amazing for us already. It means the Baron's sort of already been almost worth it. We could have used the Baron time to take a turret, and now we've already basically done the same kind of thing. I don't want to be too far forward without my team. Since I've got a lot, I'm pretty tanky versus their team, they're an all AD team. I've got a lot of armor sitting right now, exclusion of my passive obviously, which gives me just ridiculous amounts of armor. yeah, I don't have the damage or the follow up afterwards. I'm not that far ahead where I can sort of just burst someone, and yeah. Sejuani's damage is a lot of it is based on Icebreaker, which is purely based on your level. Now I probably should have ultied Thresh there. But yeah, we're just sort of able to push through here. I'm not sure what the team wants to do here. So I want to hold my ult until I see a really good opportunity, or until Yas has basically done his stuff. So yeah, that was my goal there. Turn back around, make sure that Yas is locked down. Yas is head. I couldn't get to Jhin. Like, Jhin would have been the best target there, but there was no way I'm getting to Jhin. Brilliant, we finish it. So, that's what I mean by, guys, by never giving up. We had the I really thought they were blocking for him, so yeah. Anyway, it doesn't matter. We can finish here still. I want to just get out of these turrets. I'm not sure why. Please help me here, guys. Please don't throw the game. I would rather just win. Okay. I need someone else's damage here, otherwise we're just not going to finish before Jax is up. Yeah. So, unfortunately, due to what they were doing, we don't get to finish the game. I'm just going to smite here. No.
There is no
I can't help you here, man. I don't have anything. I didn't like that at all. That wasn't a good idea. Yeah, we could have easily finished the game. I was getting ready to do my final speech, but unfortunately, someone like Draven wanted to go for kills over finishing the game. You know, it is annoying, don't get me wrong, but it's obviously something we can recover from. Smite is at 900, we want to make sure we have our smite. Just because we don't want any surprises with that. Didn't actually have smite, didn't look at it. That could have been a huge mistake because I didn't hold any abilities for bursting the dragon down. I just naturally assumed I had smite. I used it during the Yasuo confrontation. So yeah, that was a big mistake by me. So I want to work towards just being that big, ungodly tank. So what I'm working towards now is going for a Gargoyle Stoneplate. I don't need damage. My team has a lot of damage. I need to just be able to absorb everything. You know, if I needed damage, I'd go for something like Iceborne Gauntlet at this point. But I need that extra oomph. Now, being where I am, there's actually no objectives for us to really push in. Like, obviously, there's the game. But there is... How do I put it? There is no real objectives in mid that we can easily take outside of their Nexus. So, being in mid isn't as viable unless we're trying to push as a 5. I'm fine. I can tank this for days. Just let my team know that I do have Warmogs so that it's not something that I'm going to have to worry about. Now we want to wait for that to push in before we really commit to a fight, because then they have to either, I'm just going to trigger that, because they either have to go send someone there to do it, or they have to sort of let that push into base. Ooh, that was a good hit by Draven. So I'm looking for that juicy ultimate. Yasuo's shown up unfortunately now, but it is 4v5 at the moment. Again, damage doesn't really matter. Getting hit by the Whirlwind could have mattered. That could have started an entire initiation by Yas. But right now we've got Jax basically pinned. that wasn't a great initiation by me, unfortunately. Yeah, I think I might have just thrown the game then, to be honest. That was really bad by me. Luckily, my team is able to clean it up. But yeah, I made that mistake then. I saw an opportunity, I went for it. It was probably a little bit too much. I can just tank this for days for Darius. So yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, yeah, I'm trying, guys. I will try, trust me. Yeah, I need to bail. Dead. Yep, I overstayed my welcome a lot there. So that initiation down bot wasn't great. I didn't pick my timing where the minions were coming into mid lane properly, so Jax was able to come back here with no real damage to their base because of that. Now because of this, they are able to move into Baron. Because I overstayed. I tried to finish, I waited way too long. There was no way I was getting that down, and now I might have thrown the entire game. Which obviously is very unfortunate. But there isn't much I can really do about it. I made the mistake. I shouldn't have done what I did. Now my team has basically got to pay the consequences here. So we lose Vlad at this point. We're still going to lose Baron at this point. We just lost Brom, and this is pretty much the game. They did reset on Baron, but now we've got 3 down for multiple minutes. I'm back up, but yeah. Luckily not game. I assumed they would have gone and finished Baron. They didn't. They tried to just turn and start it again. They didn't lose anyone during this, so... Okay, so we were able to stop them, so they're just far too worried about me. Okay, I'm just going to ult here for safety. I don't want my team to die. I don't want Yasuo to catch anyone and do anything. I'm happy to ult for safety there. They want to go for this, so yeah, we will commit with the team. I'm going to pop my Gargoyle Stone Plate at this point because I am just here to tank. Perfect. Okay, so we made a lot of mistakes this game, don't get me wrong. My team made some interesting decisions during the game. I'm just going to clean this up because we're going to need the minions eventually. I don't want Jax to basically take the minions, so I'm going to walk them in. We won't actually because there's no turrets. What am I thinking? So, unfortunately, they're just playing the game and we want more kills. I would rather just finish the game. But yeah, overall we did decent. We made a lot of little mistakes. We didn't make really any big mistakes till this last fight down here where we died in the base. But yeah, GG, well played. Thank you very much for watching to the end. Please like, comment, subscribe, you know all the YouTube jazz. I'll catch you next time on Improving Your League. Thanks for watching.